Hey everyone, this is Dawn and welcome back to my channel. Welcome to the third installment of the Christmas and Summer collaboration. This is a great big collaboration that is filled with folks that are wanting to get ahead on their Christmas creations, and what a great time to do it. Goodness, the year is already picking up, so make sure you check the description box below. There are many posting on Instagram, so we will be posting again in 2 weeks. Tons of time to watch. Please comment, subscribe. There are folks that are trying to grow their channel, and the amount of inspiration just blows me away. I am still catching up. I have had an extremely busy couple of weeks. I have hardly been in my craft room, so I am catching up on commenting on the last round of videos, and of course I am going to be watching and commenting this weekend, so I am playing a little catch up. Also too, I have read all the comments on my videos. I have not had time to catch up there as well, but I definitely appreciate them, and I read everyone. I thank you guys so very much. All right, so for my creation for the week, it has taken me about a half a day to make this card. I have struggled so much. So I featured this stamp. It is called Baby Deer. It is a woodware brand, and I got it on Scrapbook.com not too long ago. And I actually did watercoloring with this metallic Prima paint set. It's the one in the blue. I don't have it sitting right next to me. Well, it probably is. It's buried. And I went ahead and I've got a process video, well, I don't know how short it is, process video, that if you want to watch it, feel free. I was originally going to go into a rustic direction. I struggled. I have watercolored this a number of times, and ultimately this ended up being 3 layers. So this deer I cut out because I liked the way the deer came out the first time, and then I trimmed it out and then put it on this rectangular piece because the stamp is kind of like a collage effect. So that is the second piece, and then I did pop up just a little bit, and there's the rest of this collaged background, and there is a ton of shine. The light is picking that up, and then I ended up adding more shine with a little bit of eyelash trim. I've got this holly punch, a little pearl sticking out here. In the finished video, I have this Merry Christmas sticker. This is from Hobby Lobby. This is in their normal stock. I have found this small Christmas sticker, and I ended up adding it after the fact. So I ended up adding the sentiment to it. All right, so if you want to check out the process video, I'm going to go ahead and roll right into that. So definitely check everyone out in the description box below. Play along if you like. Would love it if you give me a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. And definitely appreciate you guys. Hope you are having a wonderful weekend. All right, without further ado. All right, so I think I have finally figured out my card. So I have been struggling with trying to put this card together for hours, and not entirely sure why. It's not coming together for me. So this is the layers of the watercolored image. So I think I was actually liking this without that background. I was also kind of liking this ribbon, but not necessarily that direction. I was actually kind of liking this background with maybe bringing this part back in and popping this up, but then I think that looks too stark. So I think I'm going to put away the rustic. I think. All right, I'm going to set this aside. So what I have finally decided on is this piece of My Mind's Eye cardstock. I actually cut off this beautiful glittered church bottom on the, and because I really was after this part, but oh my goodness, so I reserved this. I cut 5 inches off the top of this 12 by 12 sheet. So I'm going to set that aside, and of course, look, a deer. All right, so this has the glitter I'm after. I was struggling with the paint, so I used these Prima watercolors, and they are all shimmery. So I've been struggling with all of the shimmer on this card, and that's why I was kind of going towards the rustic direction. But then I decided, okay, I am liking this direction. So I think what I'm going to do, since I have ran some black ink around these edges and of this cardstock too, and it's a little bit warped, but I think it will straighten out okay when we glue it down. I think I'm going to run my black ink pad just around the edges of this, just gently. All right, so this is a much kind of cleaner look I think we're going to end up with, but we gotta tie it in. So just very gently, just give it a little bit of definition. Sometimes I like to add just a touch on the corners. I don't know why I like to do that, but I like to make my corners stand out. All right. And this is a 5x7, and this is a pre-made base that I got at, actually let me get rid of this. This is where I was watercoloring and dabbing off this morning. So I've got a pre-made base here from Tuesday morning, and I'm going to bring back this piece of ribbon. I think this is, it's kind of hard to tell. It's kind of a green blue, maybe a little more towards the green, but I am liking, because I actually mixed these greens and blues, and I think I was struggling. And this is more of the blue, this is more of the green, and I'm liking how this is coming together. All right. So what I want to do, I think I want to make this a little bit lower. What I'm trying to figure out is exactly where I want to glue down my ribbon. And I think right there is going to be good. Maybe a little higher. All right, I think that will do. So I'm just going to use tape to affix this ribbon on the back. And I don't want it to move, so I'm hoping this is still good. All right, I'm gonna go with that. I'm gonna go with it. Like I said, I have just been struggling putting this together, so I thought, okay, let's start pulling together some of these finishing elements. That's a really big piece of tape. And I'm gonna cut off this excess ribbon here, it's not too chunky on the back there. And why not add a little bit of more ribbon? I don't think it's going to come off, but I'm just going to cover over just to make maybe my glue stick a little better. Oh, that is so pretty. I really like this color combo. Now, is that crooked? Is it? I feel like everything I'm doing today is crooked. Okay, that is pretty. I don't think I need to do anything else to this background. Okay, maybe that's better. I'm gonna use, let's see, I've got some of this Fabri-Tac here. Let's get it going. I probably should have turned it upside down to get us ready. Any type of glue here will work. You probably don't want to use anything too wet. Tape runner would work well. If it's too wet, it can of course warp your paper. This is acetone base. Oh. All right. Maybe I have too much glue. All right, we're gonna adhere this. There is little glitter bits everywhere now. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I was thinking about popping this up, and I think maybe I will. I've got a piece of, what is this? This thin foam sheet. Creatology. Is that Michael's or something like that, I think. All right, I'm going to cut out a piece of that because it's not going to be too thick. Let's see, I've got some art glitter glue here. I worry about the acetone maybe with this foam. Don't know if I need to worry about it, but I'm thinking about it. Oh yeah, I'm gonna like that. All right. And I am gonna pop up the base of this card too because we've got the ribbon here. All right, so let's go ahead and affix this down. Okay. All right, then we're gonna line up our little deer. I feel like everything I'm kind of doing today is a little bit crooked. All right, we're gonna go with that. All right, and then I'm gonna grab some foam tape. All right, I'll be back with the foam tape. All right, so I've got our ribbon in place, and then I did go ahead and take some gold eyelash trim, and I just taped it in a few places because I want it to peek out from underneath the card front here. And then I've got a lot of foam tape on the back, so it's going to give dimension and also allow the ribbon not to make a large bump underneath our card front either. And I have a giant roll of foam tape. All right, I'm going to add a little more glue just because there's a lot going on underneath this card, I think. All right, so just kind of want to get that eyelash trim where I like. Oh, I love that peeking out. I really do. Okay, I think that looks good. Let's go ahead and press that into place. And then I was thinking about a sentiment, but then I was playing around, and I think what I'm going to do is take a piece of this gold glitter paper, and I've got this holly punch. This is a really old Martha Stewart punch. I've had it for years and years, and I use it a ton at Christmas. So let's see, maybe we'll do it this direction. Oh yeah, that is super cute. And then I've found these pearls, and oh my goodness, they are going to be just the right color. So let's add our glue. And then we're going to take our little pearl gems, little pieces of eyelash trim around, add a good healthy dose of glue that's now all over my thumb. Oh yes, 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 yes. All right, I think we're gonna call this our completed card. I know there's a lot of shine going on here. There is our completed card. All right, thanks so much for stopping by and watching. Would love it if you give us a thumbs up. Subscribe if you haven't. Make sure you check out everybody participating in the challenge again this week. And I will again be catching up on commenting and watching. I am so excited. All right, guys, you guys have a wonderful weekend. I will see you in the next video. Until next time.